Alright, back to the game, I guess. So, I went down to an electronics shop down the street from me, and finally repaired not one, but both of my Monster Rancher 4 discs. So, should be good to go. I don't remember what we did last time. I might have to grind a little bit, knowing me. I should double check and figure out the day that I left off. Because sometimes if the game just crashes, I'll just end the part and then I won't do anything. And if I did that, then we're in trouble. Alright, let's see it. Monster Rancher 4. Give me one moment, Peepo. Did I name him Peepo? Yeah, I did. Look at me. Alright. So, part 7. I ended on day... Oh no, it looks like I actually just saved. I had like a real ending and everything. No, sweet. So, alright. I don't have to fill anything in. This is just, my life. Okay. So the problem with this kind of game, and leaving it for so long, is that I have no fucking idea what I left off on. Oh shit, I just have to assume that he's fine. I do know that from my last, at the end of the last part, I did a training thing, or no, I went into the jungle again, or whatever. So confused. I went on an adventure into the caves, I think, so they should be a little tired. I don't know why I had him training, but that's fine. He doesn't quite need food yet, but I'll praise him. Who's a good little golem? That's right. So, we still haven't even gotten to the point where we get 2 more monsters, and I don't know what I want for the next 2 monsters. I think I want a dragon, because dragons all day, every day. But I know if I can find a copy of Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, the DVD, I think the second disc gives you a special black knight, which is pretty cool. Then I like the knights in general, but the black one's pretty cool. So if I can find that... then I'll be good. We used to have one. I think my older brother had one, and then my stepfather had one, but I don't live with either of them right now, so I don't know where to find one. I haven't looked, though. I could just order one on Amazon, but that seems like a bit excessive for one monster. I don't know how much it would cost, though. I'll look that up right now, actually, because I have a computer. And the magic... Oh, did I not hit record? Oh, no, I am... Oh, look at me. I am recording. Amazon, why not? Lord... I can't spell. Lord of the Rings. I like how it auto-completed the Lord of the Flies. As in, that's what it thinks I'd be more interested in. I've actually never seen any of the Lord of the Rings movies. How could you never... Because I just didn't. Leave me alone. Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. I think it has to be the special edition, but actually, maybe not. I don't need this for this special edition. What is this? I can buy it DVD widescreen for $5. Is that worth the joke? Although I could just buy, I could also buy Fellowship of the Ring and just watch the movies. They are really cheap. I'll think on it, maybe. Okay. So, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I don't unlock more monsters, and I'll be forced to make a decision. I gotta remember how to... No, stop it. I want to just go to the next... There we go. I love coming back to games and having to relearn the controls. It's my favorite thing. It's a competition. I believe one of them had a competition, and they were about to rank up to D. The game does recommend... I'm sure I've said this by now, but the game recommends keeping your monsters at different levels. So like having one at E, one at D, one at C. I can't tell people upstairs are banging around and stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the Tomorrow Cup. Who will arise victorious? There can only be one. The tournament begin. I hate that microphone. It bothers me so much. It's not a real microphone. Just a fucking horn around his head. My opponent quit, giving me an automatic win because I am that good. This is my favorite way to win. I don't think you can... Maybe you can? I don't think you can win a tournament by all of your opponents quitting. I think you have to fight at least one. but I know in Monster Rancher 3, I've definitely won tournaments by my opponents just quitting, which is super funny to me. Oh, it's Joffrey. He's a lot more attractive than the other Joffrey. All right, I don't know what that move at the end is. Oh, I'm not. Oh, God damn it! Literal worst. Hate when I get bullish. Oh, I don't know what hits best. Let's try this. Like, I need to make a hit on him so my accuracy goes up. It doesn't make sense, but it's a thing. Ooh, he was ready. Okay. Let's do this one. Vibrate. All about it. Doesn't do much damage, but I'll take Guts down. Makes him slow. I'm actually running out. This isn't good. Let's find one that's got a higher chance to hit. Horn attack is actually pretty accurate. I can't believe I missed with it that first time. Oh, I don't have any weak moves. Yes, I do. I have B-Bang. 62. I'll take that shot. No, I won't. I'll take that. Nirvana, which is awesome. Increases your dodge rate. I don't think increases your accuracy, though. Not bad for trying to get back into the game. That could have been worse. That could have been a lot worse, actually. I don't remember what I have to do, though. I think I have to go back to the town and be like, yo, I found this shit. Oh, yeah, I think I was getting the mushroom for that old lady because her back hurt, quote-unquote. I think she just really wanted to get super high. So even if I lose this one, I still win the tournament, so I'm not too worried. There are no stakes for me. This is more of like a consolation match. So they have a lot of intelligence, so I gotta keep them away from their intelligence moves. Alright. You can stop that right now. Oh, I actually can't hit. Ooh, that works. What's my strong... I know I have a strong move, or I thought I had one. Oh, he doesn't have a close move. Haha. I think this might be my new, like, super powerful... I guess not. I really thought the beetle had, I thought he had, a stronger attack. Oh well. Perfect win. Winner of this terrific battle is Rex! Congratulations. This is normally the part where the game would love to freeze and stuff like that, where it's like, oh, I see you won a tournament. It'd be a shame if someone were to, if the game were to crash. So yeah, they buffed out the scratches, supposedly. I think the other copy I bought is, like, scratched on the front of the disc, so I'm probably fucked. But we'll see. And that it actually came out really well. Like, there were a lot of scratches on both the copies. It's, for some reason, way more on the one that I bought than the one I actually had. But whatever. And it didn't do... It was okay. Like, they came out pretty well, in my opinion. Alright, so he's gonna train, but he should rest. He could probably train one more, if I'm being great now, because it looks like his schedule's all fixed and everything. He needs more life, and then I can probably set him to do something else. I don't know. What does he even need? No, hang on. Stop it. I'm so cautious of those ones. Okay, let's look at data. Monsters. So he's got good power. His life is a little low. His defense is a little low. His intelligence is super low. I think I can just skip his intelligence, if I'm being honest. His speed could be better. Yeah, his power is fine. His power is way up there. So I just need to... His accuracy is pretty good, too. I guess just to get his life, so he's not so much of a glass cannon. He's significantly worse off than Peepo, but more well-rounded, so I guess that's okay. And then he's sort of like Peepo, except he's also got a lot of defense. Why do I keep trying to raise his intelligence? Or I don't. I'm trying to raise his accuracy. I guess that makes sense. Okay. I can work with this, I think. Yeah. Alright. So I guess for his schedule, Lifeblade makes sense. I'll take Sandbag out. He doesn't really need that. He could use more defense. I have the tubs. That works. Let me do this, actually. Tub thumping. Yeah, I'll try that for now. I think keeping his, what do you call it? His accuracy in there is pretty good too. Lifeblade, tub, might as well throw some speed in there. And then more or less just doing this just so I can sort of automate things, but this should be fine. He's fine. He's kind of working on it. I'm working on life, trampoline. I think I should work on power too. Accuracy's good, but power would be helpful. But for now we're fine. Okay. So just go. So yeah, I haven't played this game in a long time. Super into it though, and it was a pretty big fan favorite. They always tend to do really well. I think it's because it's such a weird game. On top of some people, very few people have nostalgia for it. Like they're like, "Oh, Monster Rancher! I remember playing. I remember watching that." I really like the gimmick of it too. Of you know, throw a disc in and get a different monster and stuff like that. I really wish my disc worked, because then I probably would have finished it by now. I mean, I really did enjoy it. It was just like I guess just having to like look forward to my disc fucking breaking was always just like a pain in the ass, or just like never knowing when it was gonna fail. I like how they just sit there when they're resting. You don't need food, but here. Who's a good boy? Who's a good golem? Correct. It is you. So this might not be that long, because I do have to go to work. I don't normally record before work, but I want to try and get better at it, because if this is more or less my life now, then I'd like it if I used up the time I had before, which is not very much. I usually have about 4 hours before I go to work, which is not fantastic in my opinion. Alright, let's go to town, advance the story. Can you believe we're only in the second town? I feel like when I play this or when I used to play this in my like own file, it would go a lot faster. At Maro's house, let's go. Philia, we found some healing mushrooms. Here they are. That's not his voice. Hold on. Thanks so much. Nick. I'll make some medicine right away. I definitely gave all girls the same voice. You're too kind, Nick. My back feels just great. Also, I'm high off my tits. Yes, I have something to give you today. Here you are. A letter from Mr. Carnab. What? You mean the Fimba President Carnab? Precisely. Carnab is an old friend of mine. I told him about you. Really? Let's see. Dear Nick, I heard about you from Morrow, and you sound like a truly admirable lad. And an excellent fighter. If anybody deserves a breeder's license, it's you. But the real world is not a simple place, so listen to my proposal. First, I must ask you a favor. Have you heard of the Kalaragi jungle? Well, it's a very odd place. The jungle is littered with these gadget thingies, well, more like junk, and I want to investigate them. So would you please retrieve the junk? Then if you pass a little test, I'll give you your license. So what do you think? Sound good to you? Hard to believe he's a high-ranking association member. Well, how about it, Nick? Are you ready to take on the challenge? Of course. Then it's off to the Kalaragi jungle. So it's just the new, it's a new adventure place you can go. It's very similar to the cave, but different at the same time. I don't want to like waste my trip here, but there's nothing else I can really do. I have a lot of money and nothing to do with it. I wish you could like equip your monsters with stuff, but you can't. It's just more of like, oh, here's some shit they might like. It's like, well, I can find this in other ways. Yeah, it's all expensive too. I could buy some bananas. He's earned them. Then I could buy taters. I need more of those. And then what else do they buy? I think it's expensive, but I think what's his face? Rex really likes watermelon. I don't know anything else. Alright. How did she ring me up all while holding vegetables? That's kind of impressive. Alright. So we're going to go adventure on, which means I should have everyone rest today. We get some story happening. You can tell because it takes longer to load. So this is Nick's ranch, Okay, here I go. Hello there. Oh, maybe I should just stick that voice for just Rio. Oh, Philia, what are you doing here? Oh, Rio. Oh, well, I wanted to thank you for the other day, so... Shoot, you don't have to thank us. No, I do. No, hold on. That's too much. I can't do this. I hate this game. Or I hate recording this game. No, I do, and about the battles in Rio, and you better learn new battle techniques. If you don't learn counters, you'll have a hard time. Oh, this is... Okay, so this is when they teach you, the different battles. So up until now, It's more or less just me hitting an attack and then going, but this is very different. I wanted to warn you, Nick. Counters? What kind of ability is that? I gotta remember to cut the music from this, because last time I did this, I got flagged by the company that makes this game for including the music during like the battle section. It was very strange. Alright, so she had infinite life, infinite accuracy, infinite defense, so I'm not gonna touch her. So basically, the way it works is if I hold L2 when I do it, and then I... Hold on, I don't think I did it right. Oh yeah, I did, okay. So if you hold L2, and then if you press a different button, you'll do different attacks. So like, you can see at the bottom left, it's X, circle, and then square. Oh, I fucked up. Too bad, try again. After they attack, hold the L2 and push the button you think they used. I'll use the X button, just press the X button, okay. So I have to like actually pay attention to this real quick. So, you have a chance to counter, and if you do, you'll do damage instead. And then, there's also, you can also change skills by pushing different buttons. Try performing a skill with the circle button. So circle, I believe, does less damage, but has a higher hit rate. Yes, with the circle button, you perform a skill precisely. Damage is lower, but you make contact more often. Next, try performing a skill with the square button. Square is, no, I can't move any forward. Square does harder hits. I think it might be slower, too. Yes, the square button, you perform a skill with force. It's hard to make contact, but it does a lot of damage. Next is the X. X is just normal. Yep. Okay, next try using the X again, perform a skill. So I think she might... It's interesting. Oh, okay. So I think if you keep doing the same type, yes, 2-hit chain, using the same button repeatedly raises damage. Okay. I usually try to go with circle, just because my accuracy is usually such garbage that it's like the only way I can hit. But I'll throw some Hail Marys sometimes with some squares. Or I think I'll do those more often when I'm like adventuring. Wow, so this is a counter. Thanks, Philia. Thanks. Well, phooey, you get away from him, girl. Huh? TT, you came all this way? Jeez, lay off and go home. You sure are charming. You must think you're the king of the world. Well, today I'll show you who's the real boss around here. Get your pesky assistant, prepare yourselves. Oh boy, well, okay, let's make it a tag battle then. Let's see what you get, TT. Or what you get, I don't know. Whoa, that face. I just saw Philia's face in the middle. That was very weird. I don't know why she's here, to be honest. I feel like they just need an excuse to show tag battles, but I know how to do these already. So, Carbadge and Calorino again. Okay. Nick, time to learn about tag battles. I've been doing tag battles. Try the L button to switch monsters. Yes. So now I can use Aerial. Not that I want to. I have 2 other monsters. Yep, now we've switched. Tag battle, you're able to use partnership powers. First, take a deep breath and stay still and wait. Oh, this is how you trigger, yeah. That's how you get team up to trigger. There, now your partnership power is charged. Now you can carry out a chase attack. While your partner power is rising, the skill panel turns red. Select the panel and use the skill. After you perform a skill, the partner will do a chase attack. Give it a try. And then he comes in and just fucking lays the beat down. Great job. Now you can do tag battles. That was super easy. Or is it going to give me a real tag battle now? Or is that just a quick tutorial? That seems like garbage. Why, you have the nerve to use combinations on me? What? This is just the pits. I'm going home. I don't know why you came here to begin with. Counters and tag moves. This is cool. Thanks, Philia. Not at all. I'm glad you like them. I'll see you around, Nick. Best of luck. Hope I win the waifu wars. You won't. Spoiler. Alright. Let's have everyone rest, I guess. Even though... Oh, the golem did just rest, but still. This is what I hate the most about the schedule sometimes, is that it's just like... Even when it's like perfect, I still have to change it based on what I'm doing that week. Alright, might need to feed them now too, so I don't go in. I basically just want them to be able to, I think I unlocked Kalaragi Jungle, but I want them to be at like tip-top shape. I'll try that for a little bit. I'm worried about how long that'll take though. I mean, I had to leave in about half an hour. So, I can't really go longer than that. I might actually have to... I should save after I do this. I don't think I have a chance to now. Alright, well, I'm sure things will be fine. Yeah, I'm enjoying this game a lot, though. I can't wait to do another round of, like, discs and stuff. I don't remember what I did the first time. I don't remember how many discs I put in. I'm still kind of bummed, because I know Final Fantasy X gives a special monster, and I don't have my disc for Final Fantasy X. Carlos has it somewhere, and I know I'm never going to get it back. So, I mean, because I have it on PS3 now, so it hasn't really been a huge issue. Oh, hang on. Can I do data? No, data's not here. Alright, well, guess I gotta stop. That sucks. Maybe I should just wait a week. Yeah, let me do that. Yeah, let me just do it another week, just so I can, I mean, I know I just had them all rest, and now I'm gonna have to have them rest again, which is a waste, but I need that precious save. Who knows what could have happened? Alright, let's save right over this one. Why do I have a Mew frozen? What happened there? Oh, I must have accidentally made one. Okay. Schedule has to be resting again, unfortunately, which kind of blows, but what are you gonna do? Wouldn't it be great if I didn't have, if I didn't even have it unlocked? I'm not gonna bother feeding them because I just fed them all, but, let's look at the calendar. I think I can start choosing matches and stuff. So Rex should schedule him for that one. Schedule Chester for one, I guess. Neither of them helps, and I can't really schedule anything more than that. Peepo needs one, so I'll do that one. Although, once I unlock Ryuin, there'll be a lot more of these. Okay. Oh shit, what did I just do? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's weird. It's... Once you unlock each new town, and I think there's 4 in total, it'll make it easier to, brains, we can do this. It'll make it easier to do, like, the competitions and stuff, which you need to. So basically, to progress the game, you need to keep ranking up your, monster. And I officially haven't unlocked the rank up for, like Peepo is at rank C. I can't technically actually rank up to rank C until I unlock this new town, because that's where, like, the competition for it is. Like, I technically can go to the town, but I can't do battles there. So it's just kind of annoying. Alright, let me... Oh, shit. You can try countering, too, so... If you try and press the same button they do. Let me do this one. See, that's the good thing, is, like, that was a fast attack. It didn't matter. Like, even though it's a weaker attack, it still killed him, so... I'm not too worried about using fast attacks, especially if their power's high enough. But yeah, so I need to. So for those who may have, like, jumped in and are just wondering what the fuck I'm playing, I don't know why you do that, but because I mean it's been a while since I played it, so there's always a chance. To progress the game, you need to rank up, like I said. So you need to get 3 wins of, like, a regular tournament, and then you can try, like, the official one. So right now, Rex is the only one who has 3 stars, but he's also the lowest rank. So he's going to rank up to D once I beat that one, which would be pretty cool. Peepo is the highest, he's at C, but I can't technically go to rank B until I unlock this new town. Ooh, hello. Lifestone. I forget if those are items that, like, permanently increase stuff. But I can't, like, rank up until I progress the story, but it's weird. It's like, sometimes you can't rank up until you progress the story, sometimes you can't progress the story until you rank up. It goes back and forth. The problem is, much like Digimon, or at least the Digimon World games, there's a clock ticking, because they are on borrowed time. The monsters will eventually die, and then if you don't beat, like, the main story by the time your monsters are, like, ready, you're gonna be fucked, pretty much, because you're gonna have to do everything all over again. Like, yeah, it's not a great situation. I've had it come to the point where my strongest monster has died before, like, the final bit of the story, and I'm just like, well, I literally have to, like, only raise monsters now, and then even then, I have to hope I can get their stats high enough before the next, or before they pass on, which is crazy to me, but it's the way it is. So I'm not really going to search the whole dungeons because when it's story based, almost always they won't let you progress until wait, what did I do? Oh, they almost always won't let you progress until you get to a certain point. Usually it comes where you'll have to come to each area, like I had to do with the cave. You'll have to go there a couple times, and the last time you'll go to a boss, and then that'll be more or less it. It might make you go back for another reason, like even though I beat the boss of the caves, I still had to go back and get like a mushroom with like a different floor. So it's stuff like that. Got another life stone. I think it must be like temporary or something. There's no, or maybe I can combine them with something. I forget. There's a use for those. I just don't remember what it is. It's been so long. I can't. This is not the kind of game where I should like take off like half a year at a time. Actually, I just had it open. When was the last video I put out for this? I just had it open. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. Came out October 3rd. So it has been more than 6 months. Ooh. Why do I always miss with the first one? Are you literally only going to let me hit you if I use a fast attack? It's ridiculous. Also, Pink Princess. I used to predict what monsters they were mixed with, but I forgot I used to do that. So, I forget what gives like the pumpkin like look, like that first one we fought did. Or that first one we fought and what it had. So I can't remember if some of them were like purebloods or some aren't. Like I think that pixie was mixed with something, but I know that wolf we fought was definitely a pure wolf. Fucking yarn ball! What a waste of a treasure chest. Who gets a treasure chest and then puts one yarn ball in there? Or was this treasure chest previously looted and that's why there's only a yarn ball in there? Guess that makes more sense. Alright, that's a fish thing. It's definitely mixed with some type of plant, I think. It's a plana. Alright, let's swap you out then. Someone else get an attack? Yeah, that's what I thought. So they get a chance to counter you, but I think if they fail the counter, they get hit no matter what, so it's kind of risky to try and counter things. Whereas you might like block it if you try it normally. That's why it shows you the history of the moves you've used. A, so you can... Oh, he learned Dirt Search, nice. A, so you can like figure out what like moves you're using, so you can like make sure to chain them. And B, so if you like see a pattern in your opponent's moves, you can try and like guess what their next move is gonna be. I'm surprised they let me go so deep into here. I think this one's a little deeper than the other one. I think it's about I want to say 6 floors. It might be more. But this is probably where they're gonna cut us off. Somewhere in here. Oh, I love you can hear him do the peepo noises. I should go back and play Ape Escape 2. Just that nobody fucking watched that series. You think Okami gets low views? You should see Ape Escape 2. I love that series though. It's so fucking ridiculous. I can't believe more people don't watch it. Such a weird game. Makes me sad because I could never do a game like Katamari Damacy because it's so niche. I don't think I'd get much of anything. Alright, let's do it. Super punch. Oh wow, I crit. I was gonna say, because he had a lot of health. Also, that was Plesio, definitely mixed with another plant. I assume because we're in the jungle, the theme is that a lot of them are mixed with plants. Hey, Rex obtained Flight Ride and High Counter. And again, Rex, goddamn. Upper Charge. Let me, can I go to Customized? I don't think I can. Oh, yes I can. Alright, so I got up B-Braid I already had. Upper Charge is a short range. I already have 3 short range moves though. We have B-Bang, which is very accurate, so I'm going to keep that one. We have Back Fist, which does a lot of damage. And then, what's the other one? The Horn Attack? Well, this one's accurate as well. And it does more damage. It crits more, is what it says. So I guess I can get rid of B-Bang. Which is this one. Oh, and that one has a trait too. It's an earth trait. I think that's all of them. Okay. And then I think he has all his moves equipped. And I think he has all of his moves equipped. Oh no, I missed a couple. So we have mid-range kick, which is probably better than that one. I'll keep that, but it doesn't seem... I don't like guts damage moves. I don't really like playing that way. And then uppercut, which is mid-range. It's like medium everything, which is a weird one. I'll keep it there just in case. Neato. Okay. And then, so we have traits. So he has strong horn, which increases the power of moves of horns. Hard scale, reduces damage but harder to dodge attacks. Increases the power of fists. Lets you... Oh, right. I can fly with him now, which is pretty cool. I'll show that off in a second. I think I could already ride on him. Golden Foot increases the power of moves that use feet. Increases the power of counterattacks. That's awesome. I'm actually running out of traits for him. I think I can probably get rid of Golden Hips, if I'm being honest. Then Peepo, I actually just maxed out. Moves that use fists, fangs, he can search caves. Basically, he's got a lot of good stuff. But I'll probably have to start moving stuff. Okay, so let's figure out what the button for it is. No, that's not it. That's the map button. Hang on. There we go. Oh, it's R2. Okay. So I think I can do this now. Totally just fly around, which is pretty cool. So now this means if there's like something in the way, like if there's a lake or an obstacle in the way or something, I can just fucking fly over it, which is pretty neat. And then we got Rose Perfume, Neato. I don't know if it reduces encounter rates if I fly with him. I can try. I don't think so. Also, it doesn't seem like we're going that much faster now, so we can still somehow get attacked in the air, which is ridiculous. I don't think it's even faster, so I don't know how much of a bonus there is. I tried countering. I missed. He did not hit X, if anyone was wondering. So I gotta make sure not to let them die. It was not square, if anyone was wondering. God. Wait, I hit square. What? Oh. Hang on. Nope. I'm gonna die. I gotta switch. I let him die. This is ridiculous. I couldn't get a hit in. Oh, God. I don't think I can switch as long as I have bullish, which is the problem. Little shit. Killed one of my monsters. I can't remember if he's actually dead or if it reduces HP to 1. So if that's the case, I'm okay with that. But if it actually made him dead, then I'm in trouble. Not that I need him. I have 2 monsters still, which is fine. I know he doesn't get any XP. I gotta try and look, because I know he'll get a big... So I can't tell. I can't tell if his HP is coming up at all. I think the only way for him to heal his HP is if I move around with someone else. I believe, but he might just be permanently dead. Yeah, I don't see his HP going back up. Which sucks. I was not ready for that. He's caught me by just so off guard. He just was barrage of attacks, and I kept missing all the counters. Although if I had just not tried to counter, I might have blocked, but too little, too late. Oh, speaking of too little, too late, there we go. I think I Super Punch a lot because I think it's really accurate and really strong. All right, that was actually. I think that Pixie was crossed with. I don't know the name of all the things. That's the problem. It's the more obscure ones I can never name right. I didn't see if his XP went up. Rex might just be dead, which is sad. Not perma-dead. He's not dead, but for this particular round, for this adventure, he's gone. I don't think I have a boss or anything. I really wish this would end, to be honest. Or I assume they needed me to go here. See, that's the thing, too, is there's no way to track what you're supposed to do in the story. You kind of just know this is definitely where I'm supposed to go. You kind of just have to hope for the best. And just kind of vaguely remember where you're supposed to go. I don't even think there's a way to check. What's up, Rio? This is the same stone in the cave. The Gaia stone. My old friend, can you hear me? What? The same voice that I heard back in the cave. Destroyed in battle, my soul fled into a stone. Even without corporeal form. I'm here to help you. Just who are you? I offer you support and guidance to help you keep the world from once again falling to darkness. Close your eyes, gaze upon the fate that must be prevented. Now you get some PTSD flashbacks. So, I think the monsters it's showing are the Zon. Which, the weird thing to me is that we've already fought Zon. They're random enemies in the first area. So it's weird to me that they, like, will try and say, like, they're gonna destroy the world. It's like, oh, they're coming. It's like, but they're already here. What is it, Rio? Nick, this rocket's... I mean, it's nothing, sorry. Let's go, Nick. I mean, I didn't get what I came for. Alright, so they're a little bit tired. At least rockets didn't get, like, a huge penalty. I know if your whole team gets wiped out, then you're in trouble. Alright, let's try and get some training in. Schedule... We have a couple rounds soon, but that's not too bad. Okay, you're fine. Might have to rest next week, but that's okay. You're also fine. Get to work. You can use Life Blade this time and then rest next time. You can probably rest then, and I'll train you today on Target if it's available. Alright, let's do it. Like how his whole schedule just rests because I messed it up so bad. Alright, so Rex's life going a little bit up, accuracy's going a little up, speed going a little up. Proud of all of you. Okay, let's see. Feed him, and then I'll go to the town after this. That'll probably be it. Just because, unless I have to go back there twice, which would be ridiculous. Oh, maybe he doesn't eat melons. I just realized he's only been eating potatoes. Why did I buy those melons? Who the fuck eats melons? Maybe he just likes potatoes more than melons. I don't know. Stop it. I know you clearly like bananas. Very predictable, thank you. I think at some point the last time I played this, not in the Let's Play, I just bought like 99 bananas. And I don't know why. I don't think there's any reason for that. Alright. The problem with the bananas is they're not that filling, so he's kind of still questioning things. Alright, there we go. Let's go on. Go back to Ryuin. For the love of God, try and end this. I hate the runaround. It's like, oh, go do this, go do this, go do this. It's like, I just want to play the game, man. I am not allowed at her house. That's not a good sign. Won't let me there. Also not a good sign. Talk. Sorry. Can I help you? Okay, I don't know. Read me. Doesn't seem to be here. So, do I have to just go back to the cave again? That's weird. Okay, well, that was anticlimactic, but I do have to start getting ready for work, so sorry. But yeah, I'll probably play this more often now that there's no threat, or there's always a threat. But now that there's less of a chance of the game crashing on me, I'll happily go back to this. So thank you guys, and I will see you soon. Hopefully we actually do something next time. But